Wheel of Fortune. Fortune. Maybe you're looking for a diamond. What are the free letters you get in Wheel of Fortune? RSTLNE. That's an 18, that's a 19, that's a 20, that's a 12, that's a 14, and that's a 5. Oh, all together now, 39, 49, 57, 67, 69, 79, 88. 88. So they give you a free 88. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things. My theory or assumption is that these 6 things create a 7th thing, which is the Armageddon Diamond. On the Reckoner, it would give you enough to create a +1, let's say. 6 things plus 1 would be 7 things. Cool. Let's take a look at the Reckoner, shall we? It's very simple. I'm not going to look at all of it. We're going to look at here. And that's all. That's all I said. Now where's your R? Again, it's the 15 in the middle with these 3. So your R, which is the 18th letter, is going to be consisted of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What did I do? 6 things. Of course I had to mess up. 6 things. Your S, again, we're going to assume 2 assumptions here. Assumption number 1 is that a 0 is equal to a 1. And assumption number 2 is that your X is equal to a 7. Because it's the 24th letter, 2 and a 4 is a 6. X is the number 10. 10 and 6 are 16. That's a lot like a circled 6. If that circle is a +1, that gives you a 7. Savvy? So X is 7 and a 0 can be a 1. Radio. So what we got here? R, S. Where's your S? Your S is here. It's 5, 7, and 7. 14 and 5 is 19. There are 3 things doing that. Where's your T? Well, T is the 20th thing. And that would just be another bubble, but including the 0. Should be 4 items. Okay. Where's your L? Well, we're trying to achieve balance, and L is the number 12. Cool. It's right here. 11, 12. That takes 3 things. Where's your RSTLN? Where's your N? Your N is the number 14. Well, if that's already 12 and there's 2 more, then that would be your N. And that takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things. Where's your E? Your E is smack dab in the middle. It's a 5, it has 1 thing. Now let's add all the things up. 9, or let's go 13, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 22 things. 22 things. To create these 6 things, to create a 7th thing, which are pretty much your outstretchers for the diamond. Now again, 4 and 7 would go together, the 1 and X would go together, the 76 and this one would go together, so if you want to go out to here, you'd have to go to the 235 down here, which is not depicted. But I believe that these 2 ones here are kind of like your markers, that are kind of like doubly encircling this cross. Or let's say if you had a stone, I don't know, like a Reckoner stone, and you wanted to chisel a diamond out of it, you'd start with a first cleave, let's say. I wonder who the best diamond cutters are. I wonder if they're masons of any sort. I wonder if they use types of math to cleave diamonds, to make diamonds, what diamonds are. So if these 6 things here, you need 22 cells to make these 6 things, to make this 7th thing. You know, like in Madden 20, you idiots of life, your development trait is always in a Superman diamond because it's in EA Sports. It's in the game. The creation code of life is in the game. The Reckoner is in the game. The first page of the Bible is in the game. How about that? So I find it interesting. It's 88 things. Or the total is 88, the free letters. 88 constellations in our celestial sky that rotate and are fixed. The 6 things they give you, I think, creates the 7th thing. And when you find out your 7 things, or your 6 things, they total 22. And 22 over 7 is like a pretty good approximation of pi. So what are they actually telling us here? I'm giving you these for free for a reason. I don't know. Doesn't really give me any fortune or anything. But it solves the problem. Not problem. It solves a puzzle. Because that's what this life is. It's a puzzle. This is a puzzle. I think I've more or less have a good idea of what this game depicts. It's just like hockey. It's just like football. It's just like basketball. Just like soccer. Just like pool. Just like darts. Just like golf. Curling. It's all based on this. It's all based on this math. All of it. All of it. Yeah, I started looking at the Emmy statue. Well, it's not like they're only holding like the 5 rings. I think that has 6 in the new versions, but the original ones had 4, and then it went to 5, and now it's at 6. But it's got the X, Y, Z rings, and then the 2 on the diagonals for the corners. You know, for the wheels that are rotating here, that are smaller than these wheels. But yeah, no, like, and the Emmy doesn't, it used to have wings, but then the wings changed to what look like lightning bolts. So it's got 2 wings that look like lightning bolts. Hey, do you know how much the statuette holding the Emmy is? 88 ounces, my friend. And you know what 88 ounces is in pounds? 5.5 pounds. You know what 5.5 reminds me of? 5.5 is like 2 5s in a cell, you know? Very interesting. Remember the 5th of November. The 11th thing created in the story of Genesis are plants. Plants aren't a planet. And we got 2 celestial bodies in 1 cell, so it kind of makes up some room for an unknown one, which I gave the only fucking thing on the board that has a blue color. So I find it very interesting. Your 88 ounces and your 5.5 pounds and your lightning bolt statue wings with your, come on, like heaven that the statuette is holding now. And these just happened, apparently. There you go. It's an award for the science in movies depicting the truth in plain sight. It's an award for people who are in the know, who depict the truth in plain sight to you goy and sheep of life. Here's a movie. Almost the same thing, guy. That movie, this is a game. Sorry, it's a game. Here's your game. I don't know. It's saying to me, it's talking pie language to me. These were chosen for a reason. The observations and the assumptions leading to the observations are in pure alignment and symmetry and coincidentalness, as all my other work, which I find interesting. Do a little research, read out about Emmys. I don't know, maybe read about... Who's Pat Sajak? Is he Canadian? I know Alex Trebek is Canadian. I don't know, Jeopardy. Ooh. That's how I see it. You know, prove me wrong. I mean, I actually get the Emmy for life and decoding of life in a daytime sitcom and evening drama instead of Barry. I don't know if they know this depth, but that, like, you know, sure. There's your R, there's your S, there's your T, there's your L, there's your L, N, and there's your E. RSTLNE. You gotta look for symmetry, guy. Again, this is a big 1, and that's a 1 by 3, and that's a 1 by 5, and that's a 1 by 1, and that's a 1 by 3, and a 1 by 4. 3-4 split's kind of interesting on the vertical. 3, 4, and then, oh yeah, I forgot. Oh gee, I don't want to make this too long. Yeah, I totally saw something interesting the other day while looking at this picture. Yeah, the 76. Okay, look, your 0 is your marker. Okay, we're gonna start with a 1, 1. We have a 1, 1, so we haven't reached our marker yet. When we reach our marker, the next value is 6. On the other side of the line of balance, the other value is 7. Interesting. Your 4, 6 would be your 10. Maybe your 2 rings going around, and the 4 from the beginning to here would be the 24th letter of X, maybe. Maybe that's why it's the 24th letter. Maybe that's why X is 10 in Roman numerals, because it's got a 4, 6. On either side, your 7, your 6, your 7, your 6. You got an 11 circling it. Maybe if you take away the +1 for the circle 10, maybe that's another reason why that's a 10. More like a cipher of balance between... That's not there. Yeah, that is there. What am I doing? That is there. That's for 18. Anyway, you got your 18, you got your 19, you got your 20, you got your 12, you got your 14, you got your 5. Wheel of Fortune. Now, if you Madden people out there, like, I'm seeing these, like, this emblem everywhere. Kind of getting, it's getting redundant. Fortune. Can't even afford internet. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. But you most likely will do nothing. I don't know. I really thought people were smarter than this. Oh yeah. Well, I'm here. I'll do one more. So in Kenny versus Spenny, when the episode is Who Can Smoke the Most Weed, they spin a wheel, and it says math question. And Kenny tells Spenny, define E equals mc squared. Go. Energy is equal to mass times C. 2 of them. Okay, he's saying, and then he's really stoned, and he puts 1 plus 2, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. And he puts like equals EMC2. Now let me run over this. The 5th letter, so everything beside here, with that 13 I'm going to use. So here it is. There's your E. The 5th letter is E. E, and those are your 2 parts of the equal sign. E equals M is the 13th letter, 3 is the C squared. So I find it very interesting and ironic that that's what he puts. Oh yeah, and Kenny also has an Auschwitz uniform. For a very Jewish person, I find this satirically retarded. But he always, his number on his shirt is always 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Or, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know. But 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on his shirt, and equals MC squared with 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. It's probably a joke that maybe I'd get. I don't know. I don't think it's not nothing. But, yeah, seeds, man. 88 ounces, 88 miles per hour.